Jack Ryan, you're Chief Executive for Crossroads Caring Scotland, and I think a question that we would all want to ask, for the carers, what are the main issues for the carers?
Well, the thing about caring is it's something that many of us, in fact almost all of us, will experience some point in our lives.
1 in 5?
Yeah, and I think that's probably an underestimate.
Yes.
Probably all of us will be a carer at some point, whether it be...
Of some kind,
yeah.
Not necessarily hugely intense,
that's
but
right.
You're always looking after elderly parents.
That's right. It could be for a week,
yeah.
It could be a fortnight, it could be a series of months, it could be years, or in the worst cases it's whole life or terminal care. And that is where it begins to get a little bit demanding. But there is a common theme through all of caring, and that is that to do it, obviously you do it through a sense of duty, through a sense of love, but there's also a bit within it where carers get so immersed within it that they begin to suffer from emotional stress, physical stress, and in the worst cases financial hardship, and probably the worst of all is social isolation.
And also guilt, sometimes feeling that they're not actually doing enough.
Absolutely. In fact, that's one of the problems, is getting people to accept that they have a caring role, that they've got a lot of responsibility that they're taking onto themselves, but they don't recognise, in fact, Scottish folk don't really want to take that extra bit of help because it's seen as a sense of duty. You know, that's something, I'll always look after my mother, and that's what I've got to do.
Yes. I've got to do it.
Aye.
Without realising that they do actually need help.
That's it.
And this is where Crossroads comes in.
Absolutely. The service we provide is the simplest service in the world, I reckon. And that is just, we put in a trained member of staff, highly skilled member of staff, but they'll come into the family home and give the carer 2 or 3 hours off to do something that you and I would take for granted. Maybe go shopping, go meet friends, go for a swim.
Cinema.
Absolutely. And one of the best ones is an old chap in Falkirk we used to support, who used to go and play in the big band. That Tuesday night, he just played in the big band, 75, and that made his life. That made it so much easier to continue to care for his wife, who was in the last stages of dementia.
Now, we spoke to Jeanette, who said, how much she appreciated Crossroads Caring Scotland's support, but when her husband Trevor died, no more support.
Yeah.
So you're looking now to implement bereavement support, is that?
That's right.
The latest thing from Crossroads.
Absolutely. What we'd like to see is that the staff who go in and provide the care while the person is alive, it would be nice to keep them going to that same home for a few weeks afterwards. And because it's more than just we go in and do a task. There's a real family befriending sort of relationship that goes on there, and if you speak to people like Jeanette, they really value the input of the member of staff who was in the home and has built a friendship, because there's a great trust. If you're leaving your house with your husband sitting there in a wheelchair and you're hoping to go and enjoy yourself or have time to yourself, you really need to trust that person. So there's quite a bond formed between our member of staff and the family.
Well, I wish you very good luck in your campaign, Jack, and I think anybody that's listened to you and Jeanette talking would realise that Crossroads is a very worthy cause and worthy of our help and support.
Thank you, Paul.